How's it going, everyone? I'm CaleoGaming, and today I bring you the beginner's guide for Dark Souls. I'll be covering the Xbox and PlayStation version of the game. I highly recommend that if you play on PC like I do, use a controller. This will make things a lot easier. If this is your very first Souls game, know that the game will bring great challenges. You will die quite a lot, you will learn about each enemy and boss, learning their movements and attacks. But I promise you, in the end, you will master the game. When creating a character, make sure to select Master Key as your chosen gift. This will allow you to go through doors and make shortcuts. Very important item. When you start, you want to pick up the key right next to you. Now head down this way and you will meet some hollow. These will become hostile when attacked, but they are very easy to kill. By reading the writings on the floor, you will learn how to use normal attacks and heavy attacks. When you are ready, continue forward. You will notice a bonfire. These bonfires works as checkpoints. You can rest at a bonfire to set a checkpoint and regain your health. But know that whenever you rest at a bonfire, every enemy that you have killed thus far will respawn, except for bosses. Always keep that in mind. At a bonfire, you can offer 1 humanity to reverse hollowing in case you die and become hollow. You will need to be human in order to summon players to help you, but I will come back to that in a minute. At a bonfire, you can also level up. You level up your character using souls. You gain souls by killing enemies and bosses. The more you level up, the more it will cost you. Level up your skills depending on your class. Some weapons in the game requires a certain level in order to be equipped. You can equip these weapons, but the damage will be significantly low and your attacks will be very slow. When you are ready, move on. Open the big door and enter the room. The first boss in the game, the Asylum Demon, will jump down and start attacking you. Run to the door on the left side of the room by holding down the circle button or B button, and the door will close behind you so the demon can't reach you. You will now find a shield as you continue through the asylum. Shields are used to block enemy attacks, but blocking costs stamina. Bosses hit much harder, and if you use up all your stamina when blocking, you'll become staggered for a few seconds. Sometimes, dodging is better than blocking. Equip your shield. By holding LB or L1, you can block enemy attacks. By pressing LT or L2, you will bash with your shield. This can be used to parry enemy attacks, which I will explain soon. By pressing the triangle button or Y button, you can use your current weapon as a two-handed weapon. This will increase the damage done by the weapon. I highly recommend using one-handed and a shield on your first playthrough. Note, if you're playing as a sorcerer, use a shield and a catalyst. If you're a pyromancer, use a shield and a pyromancy hand. You'll get these very soon. When you get to these stairs, a boulder will roll down, knocking you off unless you roll like I just did. The boulder will destroy the wall right behind you. Enter the room and talk to the knight. He will give you a key and Estus flasks. Estus flasks are used to heal you. You can carry 5 with you at a time, but if you kindle a bonfire, you'll be able to carry 10. This costs 1 humanity. When you rest at a bonfire, you will get back your 5 or 10 Estus flasks, so use them only when you're in need of them. You could drink an Estus using the square button or the X button. When you get to this point, for sorcerers and pyromancers, you will find your class's item here. When you have killed the enemies and stand before the fog gate, know that you will now have to fight the boss. I highly recommend that you use your sword two-handed. Enter and you will be right above the Asylum Demon. Quickly drop down and press RB or R1 in midair to deal a large amount of damage to the boss. But do this fast, or the boss will break the platform you're standing on. This is your first boss battle, and this will test you. The key to master this game is learning when to dodge the attacks and deal damage before the boss gets to do another one. The easiest way to kill this boss is by standing very close to him and dodge when he attacks. Just do what I do. When he's dead, you can head through the door and to the end of the road you will be picked up by a crow that will take you to Lordran. When you get here, you'll be at the main bonfire in the game. Again, you can offer humanity in order to reverse hollowing. Up in the top left corner, you will see your human points. You get these by using humanity. When you have 1 human points, you can offer that and become human. A few things that you should know before you start your journey. There are people who will be able to invade your game. These players do it either to literally piss you off or to rank up in their current covenant. They will try to kill you, and some will also use cheats or lag switches in order to quickly get behind you and backstab you. A real bummer. You will discover covenants throughout the game. Each covenant gives you different benefits, and it is completely up to you who you wish to join. And you can always change your covenant if you change your mind. Psst, be a son, bro. When you get to boss fog gates, if you are human, you will be able to summon players to help you. You will meet an NPC named Solaire, which will give you a white sign soapstone, which you can use to be summoned to other players' worlds and help them. Some NPCs will also come to your aid if you choose to summon them. You will find items such as bombs and elements you can apply to your weapon for a short amount of time. These will aid you on your journey. Now back to parrying. In order to parry an enemy's attack, you need to bash with your shield the moment the attack lands. Not when they're about to attack, but right when the attack is about to hit you. This will stagger the enemy and you can attack them to deal heavy damage. Head up here and you will be on your way. That was the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more guides and videos. Good luck!